Physics in basketball. According to Newton's first law, an object at rest will stay at rest, and an object in motion will stay in motion unless acted on by an unbalanced force. So if a basketball is left at rest and nothing happens to it, it will stay at rest. But if it's in motion, it will stay in motion unless acted on by an unbalanced force, such as something hitting it or friction stopping it. An example of Newton's first law being used in a basketball game is during a game, if the ball is left to rest on the ground, it will remain at rest unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. The ball will only move if this unbalanced force, either wind, friction, or a person, happens to touch the ball. Other than that, the ball will remain at rest. The following diagram shows us that the ball will remain at a constant rest unless acted upon by a force. When a force is used, the ball will continue to travel until friction then takes a hold of it, and eventually the ball will then slow down and stop. Newton's second law is force equals mass times acceleration. When you throw a basketball, its force is equal to how much the basketball's mass is multiplied by how fast it's accelerating. As shown in the diagram, the greater the force, the more the acceleration. For example, if a basketball has a mass of 30 grams and it's accelerating at 2 meters per second squared, it will have the force of 60 grams. Newton's third and final law states, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. When you throw a basketball, you push the ball so it pushes off your hands. And since you're not stronger than the ball, it goes in the direction you push it by pushing with your hands. Another example of this is when you bounce the basketball. When you bounce the basketball, the ball then pushes back towards you. It depends on the angle that you push the ball down that the ball will come back up in. An easy example of Newton's third law being used in basketball is during a game when you shoot the ball off the backboard then deflects the ball, pushing it back towards the rim. Friction in basketball. Friction plays a really important part in basketball. The shoes allow grip that helps players play on the court. Without this grip, players would be slipping and falling everywhere, as you can see. But Kobe's just so talented that nothing matters to him. Sticky traction mats are an effective way to allow the players to have more grip on their shoes. It is a mat that has a clear adhesive coated sheet that allows the dirt and dust on the shoes to be removed without going back onto the shoe. As the shoes become dirty, players swap them with new and fresher ones. It is very easy to use and easy to change. The acetone solution is another method to improving grip on shoes. It is constructed in a roll-on bottle similar to the antiperspirant ones. This formula is engineered to clean and restore tackiness without being overly sticky, therefore preventing slipping and enhancing court performance. The product is even endorsed by multiple players in the NBA. Compared to the past, the skill level between players are still the same. The only difference is the new technology that is helping improve the game. The game is being improved in such a way where players have different technology to help affect the way they play and improve their performance.